So now we're down to 2010. No one's building houses. Builders have all gone out of business. Lots of people have lost their homes. We were up to just going right along with the unemployment rate, we're on a 10% default rate on mortgages. Typically annually it's only around 1 to 1.5%. So it went really, really high during all of this. It was very, very ugly. And then there was another company that started affecting our area, if anyone can guess. Amazon. So in 2011, we were flat. But what that meant is there was a change. Like we went in here, we went from about 2 months of inventory on average, which is still not a lot, because the typical market, when you got standard appreciation, a typical market also has maybe 4 to 6 months of inventory. Well, at this point, things flipped. We started having more buyers, and here's the other thing. What were the interest rates during this period? We stopped here, and we were at roughly 6%?
At the peak, about 6%.
Yeah, this was around 6% interest rates. By 2010, we were down to, what was it, 3 something?
Low threes,
Yeah.
3.25.
Yeah. So it was a very interesting time, right? We've never seen these kinds of rates before. I mean, it was, since the 40s maybe?
Dwight D. Eisenhower probably.
Yeah, I mean, it was an insane period of time. And there was in 2009, they did a tax credit program trying to spike, getting buyers back into the marketplace. Because at this point, we had in 2009, we had 18 months of inventory. Went way the other extreme. So that's where buyers had lots and lots of options. They could negotiate all day long. Sellers were having to throw basically everything at them. We were getting all kinds of closing costs covered regularly if there was room to do it, if they weren't a short sale. But we also had a peak in short sales and foreclosures at that time, right? So 2011 comes, we start smoothing out, and now we have the ramp up of Amazon big time. So we start going up again. And up here to 2017, we've now surpassed, by far, 2007. So now here at 2017, we have been, on average, running 8 to 14% appreciation since 2012. So it was April of 2012 when it flipped in terms of how many buyers there were to how many sellers. And we watch this every day. Our MLS gives us a 24-hour, and I can track it regularly, what's going on in the comparisons. And it flipped, and it's been that same way almost every single day for 5 years. There's maybe 3 to 5 days out of every year that there are more new listings than there are pending sales. So we've had this going up again. So the 8 to 14%, and in some places, in 2016, some places went up as much as 25.